Welcome back to our conversation with Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley. Congresswoman Pressley, you've just recovered from a bout with COVID, the Omicron variant spreading, testing centers and hospitals overloaded under the strain. What's your assessment of Governor Charlie Baker's response to the surge here in Massachusetts?
You know, Karen, it's clear that pandemic fatigue is real and that people are tired of this pandemic. The impact that it has on our quality of life, on our families, on our children, on our small businesses. But what is also apparent is the pandemic is not tired of us. So we're done with it, but it's not done with us. And that is why we have to engage government at every level in this response. And that's why, although I'm encouraged by recent efforts by the Baker administration regarding mitigation efforts in our schools, ultimately, half-baked measures are not sufficient and will fall short. We need a comprehensive and aggressive statewide strategy. In my estimation, that would include a mask mandate. It would also include that we are ensuring equitable access to high-quality masks, to PPE, to testing. I want to commend the Massachusetts State Legislature for just moving on a broader COVID response package to meet the moment, and that we are still in this pandemic with an impact, economic hardship for our families. I'm calling on my federal colleagues to follow suit and to also pass another COVID relief package. But Karen, we have to have government engaged at every level. We have to be aggressive. We have to follow the science and the data. And I would add that that is not just about this moment with this variant. It is about us developing the hardened infrastructure for the likelihood that there will be other variants and similar crises, that we have been caught flat-footed from in this moment because it's unprecedented in every way. Government has never had to have a response to this. Our families have never had to feel this sort of impact. And so we've been learning as we go. But in this moment, I think we need an aggressive, comprehensive statewide strategy, government involved at every level, mask mandates, access to free, high quality masks, PPE, testing. I know that there are efforts to distribute those tests, those free tests to community partners, but there are still barriers for the disabled and the elderly. We have to meet people where they are.
Still much to be done. Still much to be done.
That's right. That is how we beat this. But it's very important that people, if you're not vaccinated, please get vaccinated. If you've been vaccinated, please get the booster, and please do continue to regular test. This is a matter of the public health.
You've called on President Joe Biden to take executive action on canceling student debt, emphasizing that student loans are a racial justice issue as well as a socioeconomic one.
Absolutely. This is a nearly $2 trillion crisis. Karen, I have constituents in the Massachusetts 7, 76 years old, still paying on student loans. I have teachers who fear losing licensure because they cannot afford the monthly minimums. And they took on these loans because they wanted to be educators. I have parents who are still paying on their student loans and now absorbing the cost of their children's student loans. So this is affecting people from every walk of life. This is not just a millennial or Gen Z issue. It is an economic justice issue, and it is a racial justice issue. Black students borrow 85% as much because our families did not have the opportunity to build generational wealth at the same pacing as our white counterparts because of discriminatory policies like redlining. Black students also default at a 5 times higher rate. 2/3 of this $2 trillion crisis, that debt is held by women, and that much more of it disproportionately by Black women. We have seen HBCU presidents using ARPA funds to cancel student debt, which I think proves that this is a racial justice issue, and we should be following their lead. And moreover, this is an effective strategy to jumpstart the economy and to ensure that we have a full and robust recovery from this pandemic-induced recession.
Congresswoman Presley,
President Biden has the authority. It was given to him by Congress through the Higher Education Act, and he can just alleviate this hurt, cancel it outright. And if we do it at $50,000, that will help 80% of those in the lowest income bracket. I want to commend the Biden administration for heeding our calls to pause student loan payments twice during this pandemic. So the same authority that was used to do that, the same, and also similarly, they have forgiven student debt for disabled borrowers, for veterans who've been victimized by for-profit colleges, and for those who are participating in the public service loan forgiveness program. Karen, we are closer than ever before to getting this done. Let's alleviate the hurt, stroke of a pen, just do it. He has the authority.
Congresswoman Presley, we really are almost out of time, but I wanted to circle back to talk very briefly about voting rights here in Massachusetts.
Yes, I think people think there's only work to do in red states where we see these more obvious efforts to suppress the vote. But voter repression still exists for as long as there are barriers to the ballot box. And so we do need to make permanent, automatic voter registration, same-day voting, mail-in voting, early voting, election day being a holiday. These are all things that we can do in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts to expand access to the ballot box.
All right, Congresswoman Presley, we know you have a busy day ahead of you. We want to thank you for spending this half hour with us. Good to see you, and we look forward to having you back on the program again. And we want to. Good to see you. And we want to thank all of you for joining us this afternoon. You can be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at CityLine 5, and you can follow me on Twitter at Karen Holmes Ward. Have a good afternoon.